Hello, BMFox, your favorite YouTuber here. As you might have seen a couple of days ago, Call of War has made major changes to the Clash of Nations map. This is one of the most iconic maps of Call of War, as we all have started our tutorial game on it, and it is the map that has been used for the past 7 years for most of the Alliance versus Alliance games. And it's been a long time that players have been asking for rivers, and well, finally they have got it! Let's make a journey into this map and discover the new locations together. In Canada, the St. Lawrence River has been added, which makes Canada virtually an island in Call of War, which makes it an excellent defensive location, but a pain in the ass for northern state of America to invade. The St. Lawrence River, also known as the St. Lawrence Seaway, takes you past Quebec, Montreal, into Lake Ontario over here, which follows into Lake Erie and finally goes towards Lake Huron. Now one look in Wikipedia and you will see that the St. Lawrence Seaway was only started to be constructed in 1954. The Call of War is 1939, so the St. Lawrence Seaway didn't exist yet. There were already channels that permitted commercial ships to go inland, and even the modern day version of the St. Lawrence Seaway has a maximum draft of 12.5 meters, which is largely insufficient to transport a battleship or submarines for that matter. Submarines could pass, of course, but it would have to be above water. So although it looks nice to have added this river, the devs have always made an effort to stay historically as correct as possible, but they went a little bit overboard with this one. And the next major river that Call of War featured in their map rebalancing is the Volga River over here that runs from the Black Sea to Volgo Novgorod. Well, Nizhny Novgorod, sorry. But it is cool that they have changed the name from Gorky to actually the correct name, finally. However, you can see that the Volga River actually makes the peninsula of Caucasus and Turkey into an island due to the Suez Strait and the Red Sea, and over here the Bosporus Strait. So I'd say that if you play with Caucasus or with Turkey, that this gives you a great strategical advantage over other players. The source of the Volga is in the Volodai Hills, about 65 kilometers north of Moscow, and runs through Nizhny Novgorod, by Kazan and Samara, and then goes in direction of the Caspian Sea. And the river you can see from Rostov-on-Don to Stalingrad is actually the Don River. However, there's no natural connection between the two rivers, so a canal was made, but only in 1952, which is also after World War II, and has only a maximum draught of 3.6 meters. So also here, it's not possible to sail a battleship up to Nizhny Novgorod, which is possible in Call of War. However, it may not historically be correct, but I can somehow support dev's decision to add this to the map because it improves the playing experience. They have added other rivers that are not sailable. Here we have the Dnieper. You can see over here the Donau River. Over here you have the Rhine. Here you have Lake Geneva, of which you have the Rhone that goes past Lyon and that goes in Marseille into the Mediterranean. And here through Paris you have the Seine River. However, these rivers are not to be navigated, luckily, because that would make the map very unrealistic. With rivers finally being added, which has been demanded a lot by the Call of War community, well, now it's waiting for engineer units with ponton bridges. That will be the next unit to be added, I guess, in the near future. Another change that was made were the AI. You can see, for example, they have added Melilla as an AI. So this is no longer part of Spain. They have removed all the different islands from the United Kingdom because honestly it was a drag to take them all over. So they have created the Valletta, which is the capital of Malta, which is no longer an island of the UK. Thank you very much. That's a very good change. Same for Hamilton Island, it's no longer part of the UK, and here we have Ponta de la Gara, who still is Portugal, however, but that's fine. However, a decision that I really don't support on this map is the changes of doctrines. If I go to the diplomacy menu and I filter on doctrines, you can see there's freaking Pan-Asian on the map. Since when were the Japanese or Chinese nations in the southern United States? Libya is no longer Axis but Pan-Asian. Same for the Russian Empire, for Christ's sake. What is that all about? So you have now 3 nations that can be played with Pan-Asian doctrine. That shouldn't be. That's just fantasy. Come on, devs, what have you done? I guess they wanted to give the chance to players to also discover the Pan-Asian doctrine on a small map like this. But in this case, just create another map, man. An African map or a sole Asian map has been requested a lot. So you really shouldn't have done this, man. Come on. I mean, the river's okay, but the doctrines, seriously? I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and hit that bell button for notifications. I want to say a warm thank you to my members and elite members for supporting this channel.